It's a trap. You know it. I know it. The gospel writer Matthew has told us two different groups of leaders, one religious, one political, don't like Jesus. They don't like what he says, what he teaches. He's a threat. And so they collude to snare Jesus, asking him, is it lawful to pay taxes to the emperor? Now, I don't want us with our 21st century American mindset to miss the risk here. This isn't a simple question. It isn't whether it's okay to take advantage of every loophole, every possible deduction, some mild tax evasion. Like a literal bear or mouse trap, this is a matter of life or death. And they are hunting for a yes or no answer. If Jesus says no, he's guilty of sedition or treason against the Roman Empire, which is actually what he is convicted of and executed by crucifixion for in just a little bit in Matthew's story. If Jesus says yes, you might think he'd be safe. But what kind of trap would that be? No, the best trap is a damned if you do and damned if you don't kind. And Jesus in that time is living in not a free country. Paying taxes isn't just what any good citizen should do. He is in Jerusalem, but Jerusalem is not the capital of an independent country. Jesus' enemies ask, should we pay taxes to the emperor? Well, the emperor isn't in Jerusalem. He's in Rome. And taxes pay for roads. But the roads aren't just nice and convenient. The roads are for the Roman legions, the armies to use to march into Palestine. The roads are the way Rome literally carts away food and gold people as tribute. Taxes are what pays the salary, literally the salt, that the Roman soldiers receive for keeping the peace. And hear that as quelling uprising and oppressing the people. So, in front of Jesus' followers, in front of people looking for hope, looking for relief, for justice, for freedom, Jesus is asked, should we defund Rome? Yes or no? But Jesus doesn't take the bait. Give me a coin, he says. Now, just an aside here, not only were Roman coins imprinted with the image of the emperor, like our George Washington on our dollar bills, but they often were imprinted with messages and images linking the emperors to Roman gods and goddesses. Therefore, Roman coins were considered examples of idolatry, and the coins were not used or allowed in the temple. Coins with images of wheat and other plants were created for temple offerings. So even though they were somewhere in the temple complex, these religious leaders, Pharisees, had some Roman coins in their pockets, which was quite, as it turned out, fortunate. They hand one to Jesus. He sees the emperor's face, his image, and responds, give back to the emperor what is his. And with that, Jesus nimbly maneuvers, dances, sidesteps the snare. I can picture the scene. Give to the emperor what is his, and he turns away to walk away, but then pauses and turns back, perhaps with a smile on his face, and says, give to God that which bears God's image, which of course is himself and the Pharisees and you and me, everybody. As the first story of creation in the book of Genesis, chapter 1, tells us, this is chapter 1, verse 26, then God said, let us make humankind in our image, according to our likeness. So Jesus takes this track. He takes it and twists it. Talk about a teachable moment. They mean to either get Jesus arrested by the Romans or attacked and abandoned by his own people. They want to clamp down and grasp and bite with the jaws of death. Instead, Jesus and his word springs out and opens wide God's claim of life, reminding us, reminding the Pharisees, reminding the crowds, his followers, reminding us about God's claim on us. So, this isn't just a matter of money. This isn't about church and state. This is about life, all of our lives. Jesus offers us a faith that lays claim to us, to all of us, to all people, all encompassing us. There's nothing to deduct, no way to evade God's claim. You bear God's divine and holy imprint in this world, in your speech, in your actions, your decisions, your purchases, your politics. Nothing we wear can mask or cover it up, and nothing can wear it away. God claims us as God's own. Give to God what is God's. Amen.